has got a lovely garden. The children want to play in the garden, but the giant is selfish. "It's my garden," he says. "I don't want children here." He builds a wall around the garden. In the spring, there are no flowers or birds in the giant's garden. It is winter all year. The giant isn't happy. Then, one day, the children find a hole in the wall. They go in and play. The giant hears children in his garden. There are birds and flowers too. The giant is happy because it is spring again. "This is your garden now, children," he says. The children are happy and the giant is not selfish now. Okay? So, we talk about spring and winter in that story. Something is wrong because it's spring and in the giant's garden there are no flowers or birds. Usually in spring there are flowers and birds. Instead, it is winter all year. So it's cold, very cold all year. So the giant is sad. He finds out that when the children play in the garden, the birds and the flowers come back. And it's spring again. So you can say the giant likes spring. Children like spring. Okay? Let's look at one more thing then. Okay, capital letters. So, we use capital letters with countries. For example, Spain. So anytime you talk about or you write about a country, you must use a capital letter. Okay? Two rules that don't apply. When we talk about the UK, for example, we don't use a capital for the T, but we put the two letters in capitals. That's because they're abbreviated from United Kingdom. So because it's quite a long name for a country, we've taken the U and the K, the UK. So capitals, no capital. Same for the USA. Okay, this is abbreviated from United States of America. So we've taken the U, the S, and the A, USA. So capital letters, no capital letter for the T. So countries, capital letter for using countries. Months. So any month of the year, you need to use a capital letter. For example, April. And names. You write anybody's name, or the name of a place, use a capital. And of course, at the beginning of sentences. Today is Tuesday. There's another example when we're talking about days, capital letter. And one at the beginning of the sentence. Okay, so countries, months, names at the beginning of sentences, and dates. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Number 1. Jenny is 10. She's from Brazil. Okay? So, no capital letters here. We need to correct it. The first mistake is for the name and the start of the sentence. So we want a capital letter here for Jenny. Jenny is 10. Full stop. New sentence, capital letter. She's from Brazil. We know that's a country, capital letter. Okay, number 2. I'm from Spain. So we've got one at the beginning, that's correct. But there's a mistake here. Spain is a country, so we use a capital. I'm from Spain. Number 3. Alex is from Brazil. Okay, so you should be able to see the mistake straight away. Alex is a name. Capital is from, again, Brazil, country, capital. Alex is from Brazil. Number 4 is a question. Is Kim from Thailand? So it's not a name, it's not a country, but it's the beginning of a sentence. So capital. Is Kim, it's a name, from Thailand? Capital T. Is Kim from Thailand? Number 5. It's hot in Australia in December. Okay, so first mistake at the beginning again. It's hot in Australia. There's a capital, that's correct. In December. We got one more mistake. Months. Need capital letters. It's hot in Australia in December. Number 6.